A long time no see, and I'm already kind of like halfway done with my makeup. Bruh, I use a really cheap powder, and so I look really ashy on camera, but I promise you in real life I look nice and chocolatey brown. So I thought I would just, record a little something, give y'all some life updates. There's lots of babies and birthdays happening during the summer with the people that are in my life that, y'all seeing my whole bathroom. Y'all need to see all of that. See what I wash my face with. Y'all need to see all that. Hey, this is a little crooked, but it's all good. Okay, that's better. But yeah, there's lots of babies and birthdays and just a lot going on and happening. During the summer with my friends, I have 2 friends that are pregnant. One, today's her birthday, so that's who I'm about to go meet up with. And the other friend that's coming, she too is pregnant. And I'm just like, ooh, Chile. Let me tell you what's already on my face. So for foundation, I mixed together the Clinique Stay Matte Oil-Free Makeup in the shade 29 Sienna Deep Neutral. I really like this foundation. I'm almost out of it. And I'm almost out of one of my other top favorites, which is the Stay Naked Urban Decay Weightless Liquid Foundation. I love, love, love this. This is top 5. Love, love, love this. And I wear the shade 80 Neutral Neutral. So yeah, I'm almost out of both of these. Probably one more use and they'll be completely gone. So yeah, I really enjoy these. Mixed those together today for my foundation. Or this evening, I should say. And then for powder under my eyes, it's a mixture of several different powders. I've really been loving the new Urban Decay All Nighter Loose Powder. Let me pull it out so I can show you. It is like a true white color, but this thing is amazing. This one. Urban Decay Translucent. This stuff is great. I have that mixed with a few other ones in a little container, but I really like this. So that's part of what's under my eyes. And then for the perimeter of my face, I went in with my good old trusty Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Powder for normal to oily skin in the shade 360 Mocha. Mocha, I love this powder. Yo, in real life, it makes me look like I'm Facetune because it just makes my skin look so smooth. But on camera, it makes me look like I'm ashy and casket ready. It's super mattifying, which I love, but we're going to add that radiance and life back into the skin now. So let's go ahead and bronze. We're going to use the Juvia's Place bronze palette in Deep Dark. This is what this looks like. This is one of the newer products out right now. I really enjoy this. I love the shades in here. You have one that is more neutral, and then you have one that's a little bit more cool tone, like almost like kind of plummy vibes in there, purple undertones. And I'm going to mix the both of them together and use this to bronze up my face. So I'm going to literally tap into both. And this is it's my Ray Ray #1 brush with BH Cosmetics. Goodness gracious, I can't speak. I'm just going to put that on. And I'm applying it pretty just in circular motions back and forth on my cheekbone and under the cheekbone in this whole area. I am breaking out on this side of my face, but it's all good. It's temporary. It is storming right now as well. So I'm praying that the birthday girl can make it safely because she has to put her other kids to bed at like 7:30. Okay, so the other friend and I were going to get there at 7:30. And she lives about 40 minutes away, so she's going to try and get there around 8:15 because I think she's putting her other children down at 7:30. So I'm really excited to see them both. Actually, the last time we were all together was at the other friend's baby shower. So that was really fun. And you can build this up to the intensity that you like. I don't really want a whole lot. And I kind of bring it like blush as well in this whole area. It's not really precise. And then I'm going to tap some of this along my nice large forehead as well. And I'm literally using tapping motions to apply. I find I get really nice even color that way. I'm just going to connect it. Then I'm going to take a little bit more and I'm going to put some down the sides of my nose and right next to my eye. And the eye socket right here at the start of my brows. And then I'm just going to put it all over like the end of my nose. All right, you can't really tell a difference on camera, but I can tell a difference in person, in persona. I don't even know if that's right. So let's go in and highlight. I'm gonna go into the Golden Hour Tammy X Revolution collection. I love this palette. This is the darker one, the Golden Hour one, and I'm gonna use the highlight from here, which is a beautiful gold. Look at that, that is so pretty. And it's so pretty on the skin. I love this. And I've been using a brush like this to apply it. So I'm gonna go ahead and wipe this brush off because I think it has some Becca highlight. But this Golden Hour highlighter, this whole palette is really nice, but I really just wanted to use the highlight. I love all of Tammy's collections with Makeup Revolution. I think they're great. Oops, that's a lot. I'm just gonna go in and apply this to the highest points of my cheekbones. And I like my highlight to be seen from the front. I know that's kind of like very 2016, 2017 makeup style, but I like for it to be seen kind of from the front. But I focus the majority of it on the sides. And then I bring it up into the brow as well, into the brow bone. I feel like I've gotten really fast with my makeup because I feel like the less time I spend showing to other people, the faster I get because I'm not recording it, I'm not explaining anything, I'm not really talking. Usually I'm singing or I am dancing or I'm listening to podcasts. I love podcasts. Actually, that brings me to something I was just watching while I was doing my foundation, which I don't have on any concealer today, I just have on foundation. I just finished up the finale episode of season 2 of The Chosen. Why they have to leave us on a cliffhanger like that? Whew. So good. So good. If you have not watched The Chosen, you need to watch it. It's an app, and I think they also show them on YouTube. It's completely free. It is a beautiful production all about the life of Jesus, basically from like his ministry years, so 30 to 33. Yeah, and it's going to be, I believe, it's either 6 or 7 seasons total, but they've only released the first 2 seasons. It is so good. The attention to detail, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It'll make you cry. It's really good. And just, yeah, the attention to detail and how they're just trying to be historically accurate. They do take, some creative liberties, but it's all within the context of the culture at that time. It is a phenomenal show. Love The Chosen. Good evening. All right, I'm going to take some of the same highlight and go down the bridge of my nose. I promise you I'm not trying to flick you off. The Chosen is so good. Oh my gosh. I'm mad at how season 2 ended. They literally left us on a cliffhanger. I'm like, all right, Jesus, let's go. Matthew chapter 5, preach it. Because he was preparing for it when Matthew was writing, taking the notes when they were alone together. He was going through the Beatitudes. And he was doing Matthew chapter 6 a little bit. And then they open, he comes on, I don't want to say on the stage, but he walks out to actually start preaching, and that's when the episode ends. And I was like, why do you do us like that? All right, I put too much highlight on my nose. I got a little highlight happy, so I'm just gonna go over with the brush I used to apply my powder all over the face, and I'm just gonna go over top of it to blend that in. You can't really tell on camera. I'm telling you, I just look at my Instagram. You can see what I really look like. Which brings me to, I need to correct. I changed my name on social media because it was kind of a play on words that doesn't depict the lifestyle I'm living anymore. I was really attached to it though because I thought it was so clever and so cute and so witty. But I changed it to something more in alignment with who I am now. But I forgot to link the new not new Instagram, but just it's attached to the old name, so I need to update it to the new name. But yeah, catch me on social media. I've been slaying over there. All right, do I want blush today? I don't think I want blush. I just did bronzer and highlight. Usually I will do just like a glowy blush, or I will do just highlight, or I will do bronzer and blush, or bronzer and highlight, but rarely do I ever do all 3. I don't know, that's just something with me. That's been a thing since I've been wearing makeup. All right, so that's it for complexion. I really like the way this looks. I wish you could see it in person and not on camera. It doesn't look as good. But let's go ahead and do the brows. which I have been loving some new brow products. So I'm going to take this Urban Decay Perversion Waterproof Mascara, which I don't really like for my lashes. I use it like a brow gel. Y'all know I love to use older mascaras for a brow gel, but I had to switch it out. So I'm going to take this, and it's in black, but I like dark brows. I'm going to take this and I'm going to brush the brow hair up. This has been my new go-to. Getting a little crazy over here, a little crazy, but it's okay. And then I go to the tail, because I don't have really thick brows. Y'all know I have pretty thin brows. They disappear into my face when I put foundation on, so you can't really see them, which is why I fill them in darker. And then I just brush the tail like down. How's work in NOLA? NOLA is doing great. It's summer, so you know I'm a teacher, but we just started summer school today, our summer enrichment program, which has been, well, it's only day one, but it was a great day. It was so nice to see some of my students again. It was like, oh, I missed you. Actually, genuinely, like, miss you guys and love you guys. Like, y'all are my homies. Like, yeah. So it was really nice. I got tackled. I got tackled by some fourth graders today, which was funny. They were just like so excited. And they were, some of the girls called me mom. So I was running away from them because I'm like, I ain't nobody's mom except Nola June, Louise. But they like literally called me their mom. And so she was trying to hug me and she's like yelling, mommy, mommy. And I was like, oh no. So I start running. But, you know, they're like, I'm like 20 years older than them. 18 years older than them. Basically, yeah, I'm like 18 years older than them. So, yeah, 18. Yeah, that's right. Wow. Is that right? I think that's right. No. 14 years. No. Yo, this is why I teach music, bruh. I'm like 50. No, I'm right. 16, 17 years older than most of the people that tackled me, the people that tackled me. Which is all good. I wasn't hurt or anything. It did catch me by surprise, and I was eating a clementine, so I was like trying not to drop my I was trying not to drop my clementine. I kept holding it up to the sun to see if it had seeds in it. But yeah, that happened today. It was really fun. We played some volleyball, tag, threw the football around a little bit. It was just great. And of course we did math and reading. That's our main focus, is literacy, conferring, vocabulary, and then math, we're really focused on number sense. So yeah, it was a great first day of that, and that's only like in the mornings basically. So then in the evenings, I would typically go to work at Ulta, but tonight, like I said, we're celebrating a birthday, so I told them I'm not coming, that I wouldn't be there tonight because I have this dinner, which I'm really excited for. All right, so next I took a brow pencil. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Perfect Brow Pencil in granite, but you can use whatever brow pencil you want. It does not need to be ABH. This is just the one that I had open. Try not to have too many things open. And as you can see, I use that to outline the bottom of my brows, and I try and get them as symmetrical as possible. I know I look crazy right now, but it's a process. And then my favorite brow product, I've decided out of all the brow pens I've tried, because Angelica Nivquist is actually the person who put me onto the brow pens with the MAC one. Forget what that one's called, but I found better ones. I love the NYX Professional Makeup Lift and Snatch Brow Tint Pen in black. This is my favorite one. I also really like the Milani one, which I have here in the shade Espresso. Espresso Weekend Brow Tint Pen. I love a brow pen. It's the new wave for me. I think people always ask me, are your eyes microbladed? Are your eyebrows microbladed? And I'm like, no, I draw them on, baby girl. So now I'm gonna go in, and this is hard to do. Go in and fill in by drawing. Don't die on me now. The hair-like strokes. And most of the time I'm going straight up, or I might go diagonal towards the tail of my brow. But I'm filling in where it's sparse, and then I'm also extending the front because I don't really have hair in the front of my brow. So we're going to give the illusion. Concentration, the focus. But yeah, work, Nola. Again, Nola's doing great. She had a little medical scare not that long ago. Essentially ended up being fine. I should know my dog is super resilient. She's from the streets, you know what I mean? But it scared me. Basically, she was like pooping straight blood. Well, she wasn't really pooping. It was just like liquid blood just coming out of her butt. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is a problem, you know? But when I took her to the vet animal emergency hospital, they checked all her vitals, did all her blood work, which I needed to get done. It's funny enough because she's technically a senior dog now. She's about 7.5, 8.5 years old, somewhere in there, 7, 8. But yeah, they took all her blood work and everything and checked all her levels and did a physical exam, all that. The cost of that visit ended up being less than what I would have paid at my normal vet for the blood work that she had done. So honestly, it ended up kind of being a blessing in disguise because I kind of saved money because I was going to get all that stuff done this summer for her anyway. All right, once we get to this point, actually, I'm going to use this first. So you can see it now, it looks like actual brows, like hairs. But I'm not done yet. We can't leave it like this. I need to go into the tail. So I take the brow pin and I find the arch where the arch is. And I kind of go and draw how the tail is going to go, just the bottom half of it. And I like to use the brow pin because it's darker than the pencil. It's more pronounced. And I hope that they're somewhat symmetrical. I know it looks crazy right now, but it's okay. We're getting there. It's a process. Next, I go back to the brow pencil. And I'm going to lightly kind of go through all these hair-like strokes in my actual hair and fill in, following the shape that's naturally there. I'm going to fill in the rest of the tail. Like so. We've got a brow. Brow 1 is done. And because I use that waterproof brow gel, the hairs are like stuck in place. Well, that mascara, it's like a brow gel. The hairs are not going anywhere, even when I kind of move the pencil through them to further just fill in the sparse areas and just connect everything. And then if I look at them and I see there's anywhere that I want to fill in more, I'll just use the pencil. If I feel like there's anywhere else I want to be more filled in or more defined or just darker in general, I'll use the pencil to do that. But using the brow pen first, it gives like more definition. It makes it an easier, more defined outline. All right. I'm always worried the pencil will rub off. I mean, I think using the waterproof mascara is like a brow gel, and using a tint pen, because these are they're like made to like kind of last. I think I don't really ever worry about that. And then sometimes I'll go back in with the waterproof mascara I first used to just go back through the hairs and define them, because this grabs onto the hairs and makes those pop out even more. I just went under my brow, I could feel it. And so that's what the brows look like. And you can see why people would ask me, are they microbladed? Because you can really, up close in person, you can really see all the little strokes I did. And because it's like so pretty clean, I don't say so clean like I'm a beast at this, but like because it's pretty clean, people think they're microbladed. All right, so my brows are done. I need to keep track of time too. What time is it? Let me go double check. I don't have a clock in here still. All right, great. 6:15. I need to leave at 7 p.m. And I really just need to get dressed and finish my makeup. So let's go ahead and move to the eyes and the lips. I don't really have a vision for tonight's look at all. I don't even know what kind of colors I'm gonna wear. I have no idea. So I think I'm just gonna do something neutral for tonight. I have turquoise hair now. I don't know if I've showed you. Yeah, my hair is basically this color, which you'll see in a little bit. I think I'm just gonna do something neutral, but what palette do I want to use? Is there a specific palette I'm craving to use? I have several newer ones, but I don't think any of them are really neutral. I could do super gold on my lids. I don't know, do I want to do gold eyeshadow? Like this is like yellow gold. This is the Temptalia palette, Sydney Grace and Temptalia. This is the Radiant Reflection Deep. In the thumbnail. Look how that beautiful packaging. This is like a set of 3, and this is like the jewel tone one. So pretty. I'm thinking about using that on my lid, but I feel like that's kind of in your face, and I kind of just want to stay low key. Yeah, Exquisite Opulence, this gold right here. I'm like, should I put that on my lids? I don't know how I feel. Like, what should I do? What should I do? For lips, what do I want to do? Do I really want to do like a statement lip? I don't think so, because I plan to eat. I looked at the menu, y'all. It looks so good. So let me introduce a favorite product, a new favorite. So we had a Bare Minimals event at my Ulta. Crushed it, of course. And I was tasked of helping them meet their goal and all that. But I discovered a new lip product from them that I absolutely love. I think I'm going to wear this tonight. This is the Mineralist Lip Gloss Balm. I have 2 shades that I love. I have Adventure, which is this like shimmery, goldy, brownie color. Love this. And then I also have, what is this one called? I have a green dot on it. I can't, shimmery. This color, it's like a mauve color. These are beautiful. I think I'm gonna do the more one that's closer to my lips though. This formula is so comfortable. It really is like a lip gloss balm, and I really love this formula so much. It feels so good on my lips, yo. Like, this thing feels amazing. What is this? I see a patch on my face. What is that? I'm gonna take my foundation brush and blend it out. But yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna run the lips. I kind of want to keep it low key, but still like a soft glam. So I'm like, what palette do I want to use? Let's use a newer palette that I got that does have neutrals that I haven't really dipped into yet. I just thought about it. Let's use the Michaela and Glamlight palette. This is my first Glamlight palette, if I'm not mistaken. Look at it, it's so pretty. The glitter moves. Can you see that? Do you see? Yes, you can. Sorry, I'm a child. That's maybe why I teach kids. This thing is so beautiful. I love the colors in here, but the neutrals are beautiful as well. Look at all these colors. This is baby girl. This is so pretty. Do you see this? We're going to use this palette because, like I said, it has amazing neutrals in it. I think I'm going to put Glow Up on my lid. Or should I do Cookie? Should we do more sultry? Yeah, it's nighttime. Let's do a little sultry moment. Oh, yeah. I love that for me. So here is the plan of execution. We're going to be using the shades Hot Chocolate, Willow, and Cookie. I think I'm just going to keep those 3. We're going to keep it simple, neutral, brown kind of smoky, sultry eye. This is one of my favorite kind of shades, is a shimmery brown, because literally I could put that all over the lid and not have to do anything in my crease. Blend it out with my finger, and boom, baby girl, you have a look. Add some mascara, eyeliner if you want to be fancy, lashes if you want to be fancy, and it's a look. But we'll make it somewhat fancy because it's Jesse's birthday. I want to be cute for Jesse's birthday. All right, I'm going to take that shade Hot Chocolate. This one right here, that matte orange. And I'm going to use the mirror in the palette. I'm just going to take this with a, what kind of brush is this? A BH Cosmetics number 5 brush from this like bright pink collection. I'm going to throw that in my crease. Throw that color in your crease, y'all. You didn't see that coming, I bet. I can't really see. It's dark when I look down here, but it's light on camera. And I'm literally just, like I said, throwing this in my crease, y'all. I'm telling you, I have really kind of just like simplified, I feel like, the way I do my makeup. Like I've kind of just mastered my face. I know what works for my face. And I kind of do the same thing every time, just with different products. Ooh, and then we'll put What's Poppin' in the tear duct. Yes, yes, I didn't see that. But the light hit this shade in the palette. That's going to be in the tear duct. But we'll get there when we get there. All right, so that's just kind of like a transition, a buffer, a soft wash of color. It's going to help all the other mattes blend, which these Glamlight mattes blend amazing. They don't really need any help or assistance. If I'm keeping it 100 with you, they don't really need any assistance. So we're going to take the shade Willow, which is like this deeper dark brown right here. Willow, which I know a baby named Willow. Shout out to her, baby Willow, and then Willow Smith. And you can see it's very pigmented, and I'm tapping that. It has kind of a purpley undertone, which is fine. I'm kind of tapping that on the outer V area, the outer corner of my eye. You see that? And into my crease a little bit, but I'm tapping it. Look how pigmented. Do you see that? It's coming off purple on camera. It's supposed to be like a chocolatey brown, but it has a lot of purple in it, which is fine. And then I'm going to start to kind of blend it out after I tap. Blend and tap. Bend and snap. Bend and snap. Blend and tap. Then I'm going to kind of blend it out. I'm also going for a more rounded look. I'm not going to like wing it out like a cat eye. I'm going to go for a more rounded look. So like I said, I don't want to be too, I don't feel like getting like super snatched. Like, I don't know, I'm in a mood for something a little bit more chill and relaxed. Did you get a camera? No, this is on my iPhone 11. I did get like a little ring light situation that Jackie actually bought me for Christmas. To specifically help with my YouTube channel, but then it ended up coming in handy for coronavirus because, you know, I had to teach virtually and stuff, and then like for church and stuff when it was online and calls, like the light came in handy, okay? Because I would still use my regular computer and then just have the light behind it, so I always just had really good lighting for calls and stuff. So it's come in handy. It's been very useful, and it's like the little like $10 one. I don't know where she got it. She probably got like Bed Bath & Beyond or something like that. And I'm super grateful because it's something I never probably would have purchased for myself, which is why she got it for me. I noticed the video is much clearer, right? Isn't it much clearer with this light? Like the lighting, it's so much clearer. See, I'm gonna tell her tonight that y'all appreciate it. All right, so now I kind of blended over the orange that I first put down. So I'm gonna go back with the original brush in the shade Hot Cocoa. And I'm going to go over the edges of the shade Willow that we just put down to soften it up a little bit. I'm kind of going over the whole thing. Why not? I don't want it to be too intense, but I do want some depth there. Like these mattes blend so effortlessly, like so easy. You see how that just softened it up, lightened it up a little bit. A little too much. So I'm just going to tap one time. And go back into the actual socket, and you can find your socket by keeping your eye open, adding a little bit more of that depth back, but keeping it just in the socket area. Yeah, I like the way that looks, and I also look up and look directly into the mirror too, because that's how people are going to be seeing me. So that's another tip when you're blending your eyeshadows, to look straight ahead, like if you're talking to somebody across from you. All right. Cool, crease work is done. We're gonna go in with the lid shade, and I'm gonna use the shade Cookie, which is this beautiful shimmery brown. That's one of my favorite kind of shades in a palette. And I'm gonna use my finger. Y'all know I keep it simple over here. I'm gonna use my finger and look at that. That's so pretty. Oops, that's not the shade I need, bruh. And with my finger, I'm gonna apply this all over my lid. Do you see how this shimmer is shimming? Do you see it? I know you see it. I know you see it. Me, money, mo. How many do? That is so pretty. My crease looks so purple though on camera. Goodness gracious. I don't feel like it looks that purple in real life, but it's pretty. I'm not mad at it. I just thought it was gonna be more brown just from looking in the palette, but it's definitely like a plum toned deep brown shade. Because that plum really comes out when you blend it out. All right, so I just blended that shimmer called Cookie all over the lid. I'm not going all the way across my lid, like I'm leaving some of that outer color, you know, the outer V color. I just blended it, you know, just blend it. Just blend it. I'm not making sense. Blenda, blenda, blenda. That is so pretty. This is exactly what I wanted. It's even better than what I envisioned, actually. So I'm using my finger to blend, but I don't want to cover up the outer V completely. And I don't really want to add any more because I feel like I like the way this looks now. So just be careful when you blend with your finger. Typically for all my lid shades, I use my finger. I mean, it's free, so why not? And I only use 2 brushes so far, but we're gonna add a couple more. So for my lower lash line, let's use, I wish I knew what I was wearing because then I would do a pop of color on the lower lash line. Let's actually go ahead and do the tear duct. So I'm gonna add a little bit of water to this little detailed brush. This is from Coastal Scents, I believe. Rest in peace. I think they shut down or they are going to shut down soon. Just blowing away the fallout. And I'm going to use the shade What's Poppin'. It's a beautiful gold right here. Really pretty. I could have put that on the lid, honestly, but I want something a little bit deeper of a shimmery brown. I'm going to put What's Poppin' in the tear duct with a damp brush. Also, I didn't get very much fallout using my finger. There's hardly any on my face using my finger, like hardly any. So I love that for me. I really love a pop in the tear duct, like of a shade that's lighter. I sometimes will use the highlight I use on my face and nose, like on my cheekbones and my nose. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Terica, right? I like that name, Terica. Hopefully I pronounced it correctly. Or is it Tarika? Terica? Tarika? I'm gonna get your name wrong. Correct me. Rebuke me. I'm a teacher. I like to respect people's names. I'm gonna put just a little bit on this inner part of my lid. And sometimes I'll do this where I kind of like make a faux cut crease. It just catches the light really nice, I find, when I do this. I take that lighter shade from the tear duct and just go right above the lid shade. Like, I think that looks really, really, really pretty. Beautiful. We love it. All right, I'm gonna wipe this brush off. And now I'm gonna take the shade Willow. And I'm gonna go ahead and put that across my entire lower lash line. Okay, Terica, yay. Yeah, that's pretty. I like that name. And I'm gonna use this brush to blend it out. Yeah, I like that. It gives it more of a sultry vibe, doing a darker shade all the way across the lower lash line. I definitely got some shadow in my eye though, y'all. I be so reckless with my eyeshadow that I usually get eyeshadow in my eye, but my eyes are kind of used to it. I just kind of blink it out. You know, I walk it out, I blink it out, and I mean, so I can still see kind of. But be more careful, but I literally just go in. And then make sure it connects to the outer V on the outer, on the outer corner. And that is the eye look done with shadow. Really simple. We use basically 3 colors. That inner corner color don't really count. We technically use 4 shadows. Very simple, really easy, nice neutral look. Love how that came out. Y'all know I like color, but I also like sometimes just feel a neutral vibe as well. I'm going to Knock away any powder from the matte. I didn't really get much from the shimmer, but I did get a little bit from the matte. And now we're gonna go in with mascara. Y'all know I'm not a lash girl. My little sister is. My sister's a nurse, y'all. She's been a registered nurse for a year at this, like, already. It's amazing. I'm gonna take a water break. I usually try and drink one of these a day, especially when I'm teaching full time. But honestly, working retail, it's hard for me to like drink this whole thing of water in a day. And when I work a half day, when I'm just home, I don't tend to drink as much. So yeah. Hair. We should move to the hair, but I want to finish the eyes first. So yeah, my hair is dyed now, like this color. I showed y'all I think when it was green, but now it's she's turquoise, and then I just touched it up. It's like teal. You can see on my nails. They look terrible because they're tinted teal. Because I don't like to wear gloves. Like, I don't know. I know I should, but I don't. So for lashes, since I'm not a lash wearer, I rarely wear false lashes. I prefer to do, if I'm being extra, I'll curl my lashes. Then I'll do a lash primer. And the one that I've been using lately is the L'Oreal Voluminous Base in the white tube. And then I go in with one of my favorite mascaras, and one of my favorites of all time, honestly, is the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect, the one with the green packaging. So we're gonna do the primer, ooh, excuse me, and the Lash Princess mascara, which both are drugstore. So I'm gonna go in with the primer first. I'm not gonna curl them. I don't feel like curling them. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. You know, do what works for you. Do what you like, feel like doing. And honestly, this look is so neutral. You could do it with any color lip. You want to do a red lip, you want to do a purple lip, you want to do a burgundy lip, you want to do a hot pink neon lip, which somebody came into Ulta the other day, a guest, with this like bright hot pink lip. It was so pretty on her. I've been wanting to like emulate that at some point. Maybe this week when I work, I will wear a hot pink lip to work because it was so pretty on her. Like, it was so vibrant. Just like, I was like, you need to be in somebody's pool with that lip, on somebody's yacht with some beautiful sunglasses on, because it was just so pretty. And yeah, it inspired me for sure. But I feel like sometimes when I wear hot pink lips, it makes my teeth look yellow, and we don't like that. So I'm going with the primer. As you can see, it is white. It's blanco. And I put it on the upper and lower lashes. But yeah, I've been good, you know? I don't think I told y'all. I'm single now. I was like, wait, how long has it been? I'm single now, single again. I've returned back to singlehood, which is all good. Honestly, if God doesn't want it for me, I don't want it for me, and I'm at peace with it. So that's that on that. I was like, when is the last time I talked to you guys? Yeah, because the last time I talked to you guys, I was like flying back and forth to Philly and stuff. Because, yeah. Because, yeah, Well, that is no more. No mas. And it's all Gucci. Yeah, so I look really scary, but lash primer, it really does make a difference. So I'm gonna let that dry a little bit. I like to let it dry at least like 80%. And my hair, I already went to work and like worked and stuff, so I had my hair down. But you know, this humidity and the heat is ridiculous, so it kind of shrunk up, but I think I'm just gonna leave it and it shrunk and stay. I don't feel like stretching it with the blow dryer, which y'all have seen me do before. This is a day one wash and go. This hair is freshly trimmed. I just trimmed it. And there you go, you can see the turquoise. Yeah, exactly. Amen. More koku, amen. I agree. And that's why I'm not really tripping over it, you know? Like I said, if God don't want it for me, I don't want it. My nose, of course, is starting to run while I do my makeup. Those that have been watching me for a while, you know that always happens. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave my hair like this because I know, thanks. I love this color. It's so pretty. But yeah, this is day one wash and go. It'll get bigger and it will stretch out. Like I'll band it at night and it will get fluffier and more voluminous. But yeah, I trimmed my hair, y'all, because some of these ends I was like, you need to go. But look at these little spirals. Look how pretty. I love my hair, honestly. And I love that I took the plunge and have been experimenting with color. My hair is bleached under the turquoise. So like I have like color, like big girl color. I go to the salon and get it done at my Ulta. But yeah, I love my wash and goes. You know, I'm a wash and go girl. Love, love, love. I have a little bit of hair. I have a little bit of makeup that's on my edges. So I'm gonna go ahead and take care of that real quick. Like, I'm just gonna add the tiniest bit of water to my little edge brush that I get from the hair store. I'm just gonna brush over it. That fixed that. That's that on that. And I already have, what is it called? Edge Booster. That's my favorite edge control on there. Honestly, I can go like a couple days without reapplying it if I don't want it to be super sleek. Like this is not anything fancy, like, you know. And this side is mostly covered, so I don't really care that it's perfect. It just, you know, it's just smooth. I don't even do my edges every day because if I don't feel like it, I don't do it. All right, well, my hair is done. That was quick, right? I just took it out of the ponytail, fluffed it up a little bit, gave it a trimmy trim. And let's do mascara. Again, Essence Lash Princess mascara stuff is amazing. It's $4.99. I have yet to find like a better priced mascara that does as amazing a job. And I feel like with lash primer, it really just like takes my lashes to the next level. Of course, we're gonna do multiple coats. We're gonna use the Fruit of the Spirit Long Suffering. We gotta be patient. It's a process. You gotta be gentle. Look at that. Do you see? Do you see what I see? Do you see what I see? This mascara is a bomb, and with a primer underneath, it is so good. And then bottom lashes. Be careful that they don't get too clumpy clump. It is so good. Try it with a lash primer and see if you get even better results. And then if you really want to amp it up and really like go all out, curl your lashes first, then use a lash primer, a mascara primer, and then go in with this mascara. And it really does the most. Ooh. I mean, that's pretty good if you ask me. I want to try the pink one. I haven't tried the pink one yet. I try not to, y'all know I have so much makeup. I don't need any more makeup. And I'm in no buy July. So I'm not purchasing makeup this month. Thanks. I think it's genetic. I think honestly, my hair, like my hair texture, all that comes from my dad. My lashes, all that is from my dad because I'm the only one, like my sister and my mom, totally different hair texture, porosity, everything. But my dad is bald by choice, so we don't really know what his hair is like, but I think I get everything from my father. My mother and sister also have short, very curly lashes where I don't. I have longer lashes. I haven't looked that closely in my dad's eyes to see what his lashes are like, but I'm pretty sure he probably has lashes like mine. I haven't been up in his face like that. I feel like he would hit me. Not like in a bad way, like in a playful way. My dad doesn't have any sons, so. And I'm the oldest. Yeah, I want to try the new pink one that they released. Not the older pink one, but they have like a new like hot pink one that they released. And I want to try it because the green one is so good. And sometimes I'll use the blue one. I have the waterproof version, but I put it underneath this one if I know I'm going to be crying. Like, I went to a celebration of life. I did not expect to cry as much as I did, but I was prepared in case I did, and I put that waterproof one underneath the regular one, and I was fine. My makeup did not budge or smudge, actually. I was impressed. And if you really want to take it up another step, like I said, you can do eyeliner, or you could tight line with black. Sometimes I tight line, but that's a little extra for how I'm feeling tonight. But it does help make a difference. It makes your lashes look even thicker at the base. Why is my hair getting stuck in the mascara, bruh? I think that's pretty good. I mean, if I do say so myself. I really like the way this looks. I like the way this eye look looks. I like the just basically gloss on my lips with this. I think this is going to be the look for tonight. Keeping it quite simple. I wish my hair had a little bit more volume, but it will over the days, you know. Yes. But this color is so fun. Did I show y'all the back? I think I did. So fun. I love the color. It's going to stay for a while. So yeah, thank you so much. Thank you for watching, tuning in. I know it's been a while. I'm going to try and record more. You know, I have a new friend, and he's, you know, kind of inspired me to like get back to it a little bit. I do enjoy it, but it does take me longer to get ready. And I don't like being late. It's really hard for me. I'm either early, like 15 minutes early, or I'm 5 to 10 minutes late. I'm never right on time. Very rarely am I right on time. And I find the more I record, the more likely I am to be 10 minutes later. So that's why I kind of had to take a break. But, you know, I'll try and do it some more, especially since I'll be working in the evenings this week at Ulta. So I'll have that time in the middle of the day. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed these tips. I feel like this lighting still isn't the best to show you what I look like. Oh, that's bad lighting. Doesn't look as good. I don't look as smooth as I feel like when people are looking at me. Hello, breakouts. But yeah, I'm gonna go figure out what I'm gonna wear and get to the restaurant. I hope you guys have been staying safe. I hope that your families are safe, that you're doing well, that you are staying prayed up, that you are remaining grateful throughout all the challenges and stuff that's gone on. Ooh, take it out of the thing. And that you've just been having fun and doing your best to enjoy what God has already given you. And on that note, goodbye.